You have been praying, and you're exhausted. You're tired. You've been doing everything. You've been praying. You've been fasting. You've been speaking the word. And now you have reached a place of exhaustion. And you feel like you don't want to pray anymore. And you feel like you want to give up. Don't you know that the enemy could trick you into believing just because you're tired, you're supposed to give up? Galatians 6:9 tells us that we will reap a harvest if we do not faint. Okay? All right. The word tells us do not grow weary in your well-doing, because you will reap a harvest should you faint not. Weariness and exhaustion is a part of the process. Yes. Think about when you go to the gym. Think about when you are working out, you're getting tired. But do you stop all the time because you're tired? I understand slowing down. I understand having a season where you rest. But eventually, you get back up in that gym, right? You know, when I go to the gym, of course, when I'm tired, I push through it. But when I feel like I have exceeded my limit, I'll sit down, drink some water, catch my breath, and I'll get back onto it. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 16 tells us that God gives us strength every day. He renews us every day. Most times, God will allow you to get tired to remind you that you need Him. Okay? That you can't do this on your own, and it forces you to depend on Him. Okay? So it's all throughout the scripture. In Isaiah 49:20, the Lord tells us that God gives us strength. He will renew your strength. So this journey, listen, you're going to get tired. You're about to be a wife, bro. Like, you don't think you're going to get tired? You think that Him just coming back, you are always going to be happy all the time? There are going to be seasons when you're tired, and God will renew your strength. But a lot of people, they're tapping out because they feel like, well, it ain't happened yet, so it might not be for me. That is the mindset of a person that ain't got no faith. Don't be like that person. I just came back to tell you that story. Okay? So, yeah. Get back in there. Ask God to renew your strength to keep going, because you want to see the breakthrough. God did it for me. But there were times where I wanted to give up, and there was times where I felt like I did give up, but I didn't, because He brought me back. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you that, you know, don't let your exhaustion make you doubt God just because you're physically tired. We all get tired. You're going to get tired of going to work. You're going to get tired of doing all kinds of things, but God gives you strength every day. Okay? All right, you guys. So again, the Lust ebook breakthrough and the Severing Her Influence ebook will leave on Friday. I'm going to be marketing this all week, you guys. Don't say that you did not know. If your spouse is dealing with another woman, this ebook has prayers to stop them from being intimate if they live together, if they work together. That's biblical. Okay? It has prayers on him to fall in love with God, and it also has another ebook on her not coming back. Then if he's lusty, you can get that ebook bundle too. So that's ebooks bundles where the first one tells you how to live with a lusty man. Basically, it tells you what you need to be doing, understanding what the process of deliverance is like for him, and prayers, okay? How to pray if he is lust. That's a spirit, and that spirit destroys marriages. This is the last week to get those ebooks. It's all in the link in my bio. Love ya. Talk to you later.